Well, hello guys, welcome to Crypto Console, and today we're gonna see about the Story Protocol Validator node setup. Okay, let's see about the project. So Story raised $150 million from the Tyran investors. So Story is building a blockchain with various of integrations like the Uniswap kind of DEX, not yet the Uniswap, but the DEXs like Uniswap and NFT protocols and other restaking platforms all are getting to the Story protocol. So right now they released their validator nodes for the public testnet. So the requirements of the node are pretty basic. The 4-core CPU and 8 GB RAM and 200 GB storage, which is similar to the countable VPS2 setup. But I witnessed that in the Story Protocol Discord group, a lot of people facing setting up the node in Countable, but I haven't faced any. So I'm gonna continue with the Countable VPS. But you can also buy the VPS from PQ Hosting or Vulture. Many other platforms are there. Countable is cheap then, and they have good customer support. So I'm continuing with the Countable. So let's get into the node. So before getting to the node, if you haven't joined our Telegram channel, kindly join it. So we're gonna post not only the node and other technical stuff and other airdrop related contents also. And follow my X. So I will frequently posting some updates on our nodes, basically using the Twitter. So kindly hop into that. Okay, let's get into the node setup. So carefully watch this video because there are a lot of steps involving other than the actual copying and pasting. So don't skip the video. For now, copy this. So we're gonna first install the dependencies. So the dependency installing is the pretty basic thing. You need to understand that these are the packages that are required to run all these functions below. So that's one thing. And Go language. I already have the Go language, but I'm gonna try to install it again. See, if it is successful installation, you will get this version link. So here it says 1.2 2.0. This is the latest version of Go language. So next I'm going to install the G8 library. So the G8 is also available alone, but this G8 is integrated with the story. So you need to use this G8 alone. Don't use the normal G8 library that is offered by Ethereum. Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna download the story binaries. All right. So see, if the installation is successful, you always get the version because we run the last command as the story version. Okay, there is a bunch of command we are running in a single command. That's it, nothing any specific. For this, you need to edit this space thing. So I'm going to replace it with any name you want. So I'm going to replace it with crypto console. So here, see the public key is generated. So I'm going to copy and paste it somewhere else. So the next step is I'm going to set up the peers. So copy and paste this and run this command, so it will automatically open the config file and update the peers. Now I'm going to create the service file. Service file is nothing but, you see this, right? So restart on failure. So this is the main thing, which is whenever your VPS is automatically shut down by the servers or due to some overload, this file will automatically woke up and start your process. So you don't need to do anything. This file automatically turn on your story node. So that's the main thing of this file. Okay, I'm going to paste this and enter. So I created a service file for story G8, and I'm also creating a service file for the story node. So we are running two service files, means we are running two services. That is, one is G8 and another one is story. So I'm going to enter. So right now the actual part is we are starting the node. So the thing is, first the daemon reload is the SSH connection, which the putty is interacting with the node. The SSH connection is the port 22. Okay, okay, and the starting and enabling of the storage ETH, and at last we're going to check the status. All 4 commands in one. So I'm going to enter. See, you need to get this active and running, and also this. So I pressed Q, the alphabet Q, to exit this. Don't press Ctrl C or anything else, okay? So I'm going to check the logs. Okay, it's running good for now. So I'm going to exit this. So we see that I got the story logs. Now I also got the high synchronization of the blocks. See, you can see that here amount of stake on the block timings. So right now I don't have any amount staked, so I'm gonna quit the viewer. Now I'm gonna check the block sync height. So here you can see that the latest block and my sync blocks. So what now I'm going to do is, if I run this process for a while, it will take days to sync the blocks. So I'm going to use a snapshot file, thanks to the Joseph Tran snapshot file. So first for that I'm going to stop the node, both story and storage ETH. So I stopped it, and then I'm going to download the snapshot files. So here I downloaded it, and I'm also download the story data or snapshot. So both are AV files. It will require at least 10 GB of storage, so make sure you have that amount of storage space left in your VPS. So right now you can see that here, right? It's downloading totally 6 GB, 5.8 GB. Right now it downloaded around 800 MB. So wait for some time. I'm just going to pause this. So you can see that 98% is almost download. So while doing this process, never turn off your VPS, because if it is restarted again, all the node is gonna start again without any concern because of the service file. So then the node data are also going to update. If that is the case, then the snapshot file you need to run it again. So make sure you don't turn off the VPS or get out of the PuTTY. It always make a trouble. So right now I'm downloading the story data. So it will take around 10 minutes. So wait for that. I'm just going to pause this. So as you can see now, both the files are downloaded. So now I'm going to remove the old data. So I remove the old data, and I'm going to extract the newly downloaded snapshot files. So it will take some minutes. So I'm just going to pass. So it took me nearly 5 minutes to sync the data, and I'm now going to extract GH data. So the GH data also extracted. Okay, now let me restart the node. Okay, I restarted the node. So now, okay, I'm going to check the sync status. So the latest block height is over 100K. So this is the thing that snapshot helped for us. So now I'm going to back up my wallets. So this is my AVM wallet. So what I'm going to do is go to this website, and I'm going to request for faucet. So right now I'm going to request the IP token. So claim IP. So your transfer request was successful. Okay, I got IP, but you need to at least have one IP, but including the fees, you need to at least have at least 2 or 3 IP. So get it from another wallet address, or just wait for another day. So after getting the funds from the faucet, you need to check the sync status. So I'm gonna check that. So here you can see the catching up equal to true, right? So it need to turn into false state. You have to wait until it turns to false state. It will take around maybe 2 to 3 hours. So just wait for it. Okay, you can check the sync status by checking these logs, story logs, and also the G8 logs. So I haven't staked any amount yet, so I'm going to check the G8 logs. Here you can see the number of blocks are synced, so it will be rising automatically. So just wait for the sync status and the catching up to turn into the false state. That means all the blocks are synced. So after the sync status turning into false state, so what you need to do is copy this command, paste it. So here nothing, but you need to edit this with your private key that you got from the second command. So here after running this command you will get a private key. So you need that looks like this. So it's a bunch of alphabet and numerical numbers, so that will look like something. So it's a string of numbers, look like this. So and this huge value is equal to 1 IP. So you're gonna create a staking on your validator. So after running this command, automatically 1 IP will be staked on your validator address. So that's the thing. So my sync status is true right now. I have to wait for 2 or 3 hours. So I stake the IP token on my validator. So now I'm going to check the validator info. So this is my validator address. So I'm going to copy. I'm going to check in the Explorer. So I successfully synced the blocks and I also staked the IP token on my validator. So it was successful, and now I'm going to check my validator info. So this is my validator address. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to this link. This is the Explorer link for the validators. And so this is the Explorer. So I'm going to search my address and you can see that I staked my 1 IP token on my validator. And you can see these things. The commission is 10% and last updated on today. And also I will self-bonded the 1 IP token. So this is the staking and this is your validator account and your operator address. So this thing, the consensus is there is required 1024 IP tokens to involve in consensus. So I will keep posted you on this thing because whenever the official information I got from the team, uh, they are considering to not spam the consensus mechanism. So that's why they are not yet giving the 1024 tokens program. So if they are opened it, I will update it in my Twitter and Telegram. So kindly hop into that and follow my Twitter and Telegram. So that's it now for guys. And this thing, if you run this thing, you will get your private key. And this is also the same thing. If you run this thing, you will get about the private key of your validators and the private information of your validator. So I'm not going to run this. If you kindly back up this thing. So if you run into any error in your VPS, maybe the specs are not configured enough for this. Your RAM and storages, you need to back up this thing, and if you are planning to run it on another VPS, so these keys on the JSON files are going to help you. If you not back it, you will lose everything. So kindly back up these things. So join our Telegram group. So we'll post more airdrops and notes kind of stuff. So this is it for today, guys. Have a nice day.